We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semi-final collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Shotgun run call. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to pass. It's Barrett. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Washington. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. It's Marshall. Breaks into the clear. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Here comes a handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. loss for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Back to throw. It's Fox. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And a diving catch near the sideline. What a play.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe hold him to 3 points.
They won't get him down that time. And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. Dropping back. It's Fox. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Southern Cal. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Scanning the field, it's Barrett. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with the sack.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pump over the middle. It's Ross. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Trojans hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Ball back at the 6 or 2nd and goal off that loss. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Second down and goal. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Dropping back, it's Barrett. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe putting in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. Well, let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
2nd down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Fox. The sure hands. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. What a catch! Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone.
Yeah, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
And the Trojans are going to take advantage of this red zone trap. And now the handoff. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. The defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He keeps it on the design run. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Can he get there on the ground? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
QB keeper all the way. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, USC.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT is good. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Barrett. Going for his running back. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires quickly to the left. But this one is broken up. Ball is incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there, they just weren't able to complete it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's good for a 1st down near the 40. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Barrett. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. The passing game very hard to stop in the 1st half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He's running out of time here. The ball is caught, and we're able to get him down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. They can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's Barrett. Short completion with the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Kentucky getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short...
And here he goes. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Tackle made after a big game. Ball moves to the 21.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Kentucky has moved into the red zone now.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So you're on 4th down. Out comes the field goal team. Kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Fox. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Graham down the middle. It's Fowler. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Past the 10. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And that run produces a decent gain.
And they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Matthews. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense did everything that's expected of them. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Barrett. So it's incomplete, pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds. 2nd down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. He fires it down the middle. Oh, and he flat dropped it. He's going to bring up 3rd down for this offense.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
The pass rush closing in. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He finds the running back for a 4th down catch. No, they've stopped him short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. To throw, it's Barrett. Quick throw, testing the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Well, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he means you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back the last possession. A pick on the very first play. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. To the air. It's Barrett. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big